Timothy was the byproduct of two women who poured Jesus into his life. They were concerned about his understanding of God more than anything else in their life. They were the people that influenced him to be who he was. Timothy eventually became the pastor at Ephesus, and Ephesus was one of the strongest churches around. Had amazing people there that knew the Lord and loved the Lord, and Timothy was one of the main leaders there. Called by Paul to preach the gospel, called by God and hands laid on by Paul to preach the gospel there. This man was heavily influenced. The world saw him as nothing but weak. But God saw him as a usable vessel to influence tons of people in the name of Jesus. And it all started with a grandma and a mom's prayers. We can't forget that. You got to go behind that. You can't just let these two guys' names be out front and let them get all the glory, if you will, Paul and Timothy. Paul was the first one to point out Timothy's faith and where it came from through his mom and his grandma. Never forget that. Never forget your role, grandmas and moms. Never forget the influence that you have and how much God has laid on your heart to push into people's lives. And guys, do not forget this either. Do not forget how grateful you need to be for the spiritual life of your wife, even in the struggles, even in the good times, the mountains and the valleys, to be grateful for that, for them being in tuned, even in the times when it drives you crazy, okay?